Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing great. So in today's video, I'll be comparing two of the most popular niche fragrances. And these are amber fragrances. So both the fragrances are well regarded and well respected among the fragrance enthusiasts. One of the fragrance is from Serge Lutens and it is none other than Ambre Sultan. And the second one is from the house of Masque Milano and it is Tango. So these two highly regarded fragrances, and I absolutely love both of them. And it's very hard to choose which is best among these two. But my personal choice, just a little bit more than Ambre Sultan, I love Tango from Masque Milano. And I will tell you why I love Tango. And also, this is created by my favorite perfumer, who is the perfumer of Royal Tobacco, Cecil Zerokian. So, Ambre Sultan and Tango. So, let's start the battle. First, I will speak about Ambre Sultan. So, Ambre Sultan from Serge Lutens. As you all know, Serge Lutens makes very high quality fragrances at a very affordable price. So, Ambre Sultan is a very old fragrance. I think it was released in the 90s, 1993, I suppose. And this is a very spicy, aromatic, herbal, resinous kind of an ambery fragrance. So if you are looking for an amber fragrance that is like very complex and niche rather than a plain amber fragrance, this is the one you should get. But this is very bold and it has its character. So if you are comparing one of the popular amber fragrance from MFK, I have the Decant. This is a travel spray. This is Grand Soa. I find this to be like a plain amber fragrance without much development or character. But in Ambre Sultan, oregano is the main key player. Like the opening is very spicy, so you should be in your fragrance journey at a point where you can accept complex things, complex fragrances. Then only you will be liking this amazing creation. So if you're someone who just needs a plain amber fragrance, go for Grand Soa. This is the one. But if you want something niche, more complex, Ambre Sultan. Okay, so then coming to Tango. The similarity between Ambre Sultan and Tango is that both are spicy amber fragrance. But this one remains spicy all throughout the journey, fragrance journey. And Tango, I feel, opens as a spicy amber fragrance with cumin being the main note. So some people will be put off because cumin is like linked to body odor, but I don't detect any body odor kind of vibe in Tango. And this is more the spicy aspect is coming from bay leaf and oregano and coriander. There are a lot of spicy aspects. Similarly, in Tango, it opens up spicy, but like Ambre Sultan, it doesn't remain spicy all throughout. The spiciness fades away in like maybe half an hour or so, and then you get a beautiful rose and benzoin combination. It is more like I feel like more than amber, this has aspects of rose, benzoin, giving it a very like a romantic feel. Same thing if you like fragrance like Rojas Mustache, that is an inspiration of Tuxedo. This also has that rose benzoin thing going on, and I haven't seen any reviews comparing Tango to the Mustache or YSL Tuxedo. But I get some vibes of Rojas Mustache with Tango. It might be the rose benzoin combination that gives it that similar nuances. So a little bit more than Ambre Sultan, I prefer Tango because of the sweetness coming from the rose. It's very seductive, I must say. And Ambre Sultan is more like a serious fragrance when comparing to Tango. And this Ambre Sultan gives me the imagery of like a Mughal court or like a palace. It's kind of transports me to that kind of a place when wearing Ambre Sultan. The spices and the amber gives me that kind of a vibe. But this is more like I would say a westernized version of amber, very romantic kind of fragrance. So that's the vibe I get with Tango. So because of those aspects, Tango is my personal favorite. Both are amazing creations, but the sweetness, that ambery rose combination makes me want to like wear Tango more than I reach for Ambre Sultan. So that's coming to the scent profile. And next, coming to the performance. So Ambre Sultan used to be a beast mode performer when it was released way back, and after that it had been through many reformulations. As you can see, this is the new packaging, and this one, the price and the value is amazing. I mean, for both of them, 50 ml of Ambre Sultan I paid only $53 or so. And if you compare the price of designer fragrances that are releasing nowadays, the 50 ml goes for like more than $100. So getting this quality for $50+ for a niche fragrance like Serge Lutens is unbelievable. Similarly with Masque Milano Tango, I got this comes in 35 and then 100 ml. So this cute 35 ml bottle, it has the name of the perfumer. I only paid $50 for a tester, and it's like exactly like the retail bottle, only the presentation you won't get the retail box. But 50 ml with the cap for a fragrance like Tango, you can just blind buy it. And I mean, like 50 ml goes for the designer fragrance price are like crazy these days. So getting these niche fragrance, complex niche fragrance for that price is worth your money. So coming to the performance, this gives me I would say 6 to 7 hours with moderate projection. In the first hour it pushes well, and then it doesn't become a skin scent, but it's like within an arm's length projection. And the sillage is good for the first hour. So total it gives me 6 to 7 hours, and then I can detect it. And coming to Tango, the projection is little bit better than Ambre Sultan. It's also not a beast mode performer. I get kind of a similar projection, this being a bit better for the first 2 hours. And the total longevity I get is like maybe 7 to 8 hours, little bit more than Ambre Sultan. So both of them, these are not beast mode fragrances, and I believe most of the amber fragrances aren't beast mode according to my experience. So if you can compare to other fragrances, I would say Ambre Sultan is more close to Grand Soir. I believe the dry down of Ambre Sultan, like after all the spices are worn out, you get nuances of Grand Soir. But with Tango, I don't find any resemblance. I don't find any resemblance to Grand Soir. This is like its own thing. And the fragrances I get like a similarity to Tango. One I mentioned is the Tuxedo, like a little bit nuances from there. And it has an old school thing going on, Tango. So there's one fragrance, this is a very old fragrance. The name is Taboo. And this one has bit of a similarity. I believe like this fragrance was the inspiration to create Musc Ravageur with that animalic aspects. So I get little bit of similarity with this fragrance like Tango, and I haven't seen any reviews that mention the similarity with these two fragrances. I believe I have seen comparison with Obsession, Calvin Klein's Obsession, but I think this fragrance has some similarity with Tango. So both of them are amazing amber fragrances that are in the market right now, and that you can get for great price. I mean, for 50 mls, 53, 35 ml, $50. And coming to the seasons, I believe Ambre Sultan is strictly for the colder weather, strictly fall and winter. But Tango, you can wear it. You can also wear it, I think, for the spring season, not for the summer high heat. Maybe for cooler summer nights, you can also wear Tango. And this I feel is little bit less dense compared to Ambre Sultan. Ambre Sultan is more denser and resinous, but Tango has that rose and amber thing going on, rose benzoin, that sweetness coming from that, and that makes it perfect for like spring season as well. So this is like more versatile when compared to Ambre Sultan. This is more heavy and Tango is like it has toned down that heaviness and the resinous quality. So this is more spicy, Ambre Sultan, and Tango is less spicy. And this fragrance is becoming one of my quick favorite niche fragrances. The first I wore it for the first time, I loved it, and I wore it for the second time, I loved it more, and now it's like one of my favorite niche fragrances along with Royal Tobacco. That's my all-time favorite niche fragrances. If you follow my channel, you will know that. Wow, amazing juice from Masque Milano, and this is the first fragrance I am trying from this house. I also have Russian tea in my wish list. I will be getting it for the summer, and that is created by Julian Raskunet, and he is also one of my favorite perfumer who created Fidelis from Historicity Perfumes, and that's also my all-time favorite. So I'm looking forward for Russian tea. So Tango 10 out of 10, Amber fragrance, Ambre Sultan also 10 out of 10. It depends on what you like it, like if you like more spicy or like a bit playful, go for Tango. More spicy and serious, Ambre Sultan. 10 out of 10 amber fragrances. That's my thoughts on both these amber gems. So that's it, guys. Hope you liked my comparison, and feel free to put your thoughts below. If you have used these fragrances, what do you think about this amber fragrance, and what are your amber favorite amber fragrances? Let me know. I will meet you with a new video. Thank you. Have a good one.